the wire once again this November. And while former Vice President Joe Biden holds a slight lead in most polls, Republicans see a path to victory in new voter registrations. We have Robert Sherman standing by in Orlando, and he's going to break it all down for us. Robert, how's it going out there?
Well, we're kind of starting to see a tale of two different strategies here for the Democrats. They're hoping to carry states such as Florida by generating strong turnout, getting voters to vote by mail or coming out to poll locations such as this one here in downtown Orlando. But Republicans, they feel optimistic right now. They say that they are expanding their electorate by registering new voters.
Jeremy Liggett is an Army veteran.
Just knocked it all out.
Since leaving the service, he's never once voted. But this September, he registered with the Republican Party of Florida and will cast his first ballot for President Trump.
This is it. This is the election. This is going to determine how our country goes moving forward in any particular direction. And the direction I'm afraid of it going into is the direction of socialism.
Liggett is not alone. Since 2016, Florida Republicans have registered nearly 200,000 more voters than the Democrats. Back in 2012, the Sunshine State had about 550,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans. Now, the gap is less than 140,000.
If you're registered with a major party, you're more likely to turn out, and you're much more likely to vote for your party's candidate. So if you can gain registered voters, that's like money in the bank, electorally speaking.
Since President Trump won Florida in 2016, Republicans believe they have a recipe for a repeat.
That's a monumental shift. Really all they're doing is they're rescheduling their voters. We're going out and trying to find new voters.
Democrats, however, see their own path to victory by peeling away some of the president's 2016 supporters and increasing their turnout.
Record numbers of Democrats have signed up to vote by mail, and record numbers of Democrats are voting by mail. The proof is in the vote.
While people like Jeremy Liggett have never had their votes counted before, you can count on him being at the polls this November.
This election, in my opinion, is the most important election that we've had in American history. I plan on having my voice heard with my vote.
And Republicans have also seen net voter registration gains in states such as Pennsylvania and North Carolina, while Democrats have made headway in New Hampshire and your state, Arizona. Back to you.
Hey, Robert, real quickly, we are expecting to see President Trump out there tonight in Florida. He's been in Arizona all day. So do you see voters out there kind of getting amped up for that?
Well, I mean, we've kind of seen it all throughout the state. I mean, the number of trips that the president has made here to the state of Florida in the past couple of weeks, whether it was starting off in Sanford after beating COVID-19, that was his first rally after beating the virus, but then coming back to Ocala, going off to the Villages. He was up in Pensacola. Lots of energy here in the state in support of the president. And you can kind of see it all over the place, whether it's in North Florida or Central Florida, even pockets of South Florida. Definitely some optimism and passion behind the president here. But to that same token, we've also spoken with Democrats who say that they do see quite a bit of energy behind Joe Biden, and we'll see who has the stronger energy and how they clash on election night.
All right, again, Robert Sherman out there in Orlando, Florida for us. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Okay, so we obviously are covering all politics tonight. I want to show you this shot really quickly. We've got Air Force One. We were just talking about President Trump right there. He is heading out of Arizona and heading out to Florida. A little darker out there in Florida. We just saw Robert out there in Orlando. This right here is in Goodyear, Arizona. We just showed you that rally just moments ago. And his son, Air Trump, is also rallying tonight for his father. We saw Ivanka Trump earlier and Melania yesterday making an appearance. It's a busy time here on News Now from Fox when it comes to politics. The election so soon. Voters getting out there, casting their ballots.